and we're going to go ahead and try to solve it.
Okay.
I'll give you a few seconds as I grab a fresh marker, and then we're going to go ahead and start.
Okay, so 2,
Okay.
1, 2, -1, and 3, 5.
Okay, so before we begin solving the system of linear equations, I want to outline my goals, okay? It's always important to have a checklist before you start solving any problem. Number one, what do we want to do? We want to solve for the variables. So we want to solve for x and y, okay? That's what you always want to do. It's pretty obvious, right? Next thing you want to do is you want to figure out how you're going to express the system, okay? So you want to write it in matrix form. So as a matter of fact, we like to call it AB form, AB notation, okay? Next thing I want to do is go ahead, try to get this AB notation, and I want to eliminate one of the terms. Namely, I'll call that term A21. Next thing I want to do is go ahead and achieve upper triangular form. If you recall, upper triangular form is the special type of form we need whenever we want to solve for variables. Okay, so you know what? It's too long to write that, so I'll just draw it pictorially instead. So you can see this kind of upper triangle. Okay, we want to get upper triangular form. Last thing we want to do, or second to last thing we want to do, is called back solving. Okay, and we'll see what that is. And our final step is to verify that our answer is correct. How are we going to verify? Well, I'll show you. We're going to use what we learned the last 20 lectures, matrix multiplication, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what is our first goal? Folks, what is our first goal? We have a checklist of 8 goals. What do I want to do first? Hint, I'm pointing
That's
at it.
6.
We want to write it in matrix form, right? How can I write this system in matrix form? Do we have any ideas? See, this is a matrix. So how can I express it in matrix form? So
that would be 2, 1, 2, -1,
Okay.
and 3, 5.
Perfect. So I just drop in the coefficients, right? 2, 1, and then 3, and then 2, -1, and 5, right?
Okay, let me visualize this.
So I call this one A, I call this one B. So have I completed any goals yet? Yes. AB form. Haven't I just gotten it in AB form? Right? So, boom. We are done with step number 2. Okay, what should I try to do next, folks? Any ideas?
So eliminate A21.
Eliminate A21. Which of these entries is A21?
The 2 on the bottom there.
2 on the bottom. I would like to call this A21. Can I? This is A21. And when I want to eliminate it, I want to turn it to what? Right now it's 2. What do I want to turn it into? Seems like our student is distracted. I want to turn it into 2 to what? 0. So how can I do that? How can I eliminate it?
Okay, the next phase would, so you would multiply the first row by 1 and add it to the second.
By 1?
-1.
-1. So I'm going to multiply my first row by -1, okay? And of course, folks, if it seems like I'm going too fast today, go ahead and watch the last 20 lectures because this was covered in depth. Okay?
You mean last 45 lectures?
Last 46, as a matter of fact. Okay, now.
Our matrix multiplication for
Yeah.
a long time.
So, okay, -1 times the first row. So what is
last 46 lecture is about 46 hours?
23 hours, yeah. Each of them is half an
Oh,
hour.
that's less than a day.
Well, I mean, you'll probably rewatch it a couple of times, so make that like few hundred hours, 100 hours, the estimated watch time. Okay. Okay. So what is my new matrix after I eliminate this one?
So your new matrix would be 2, 1, 3.
-2.
Oh, but remember, we like to preserve this. The row we are multiplying by, we preserve. We keep that in our head and we add it to the second one.
So -2
So
plus 2 is 0.
that's right.
And -1, -1, -2.
Perfect.
And then
Negative 3 or 5, 2.
Perfect.
You have to
So-
give it an hour to think about
Yeah.
it. Sometimes days.
oh god.
So have we
You know,
accomplished?
other day they asked me what is like
Upper triangular.
821 and it took me like only
we
3 days.
accomplished 3 and 4. We accomplished 3
Right.
and 4.
So-
we double goal.
We eliminated 821, see? And what else did we accomplish?
Achieve upper
Wow.
triangle.
So we are almost done. So now we are on the 50th step, which is back solving. Back solving means converting the matrix back into a system. Remember, first we converted the system into matrix. Now we're gonna convert this back into a system. Okay, ready?
Yes, sir.
So what is the system?
System is 2, 1, 3.
2, 1y equals 3 and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and then
And then negative 2y is equal to 2. Oh, wow.
see how much easier it
Now,
becomes.
now we know that y is equal to negative 1.
So now we know that y equals negative 1 and what is it? There
That means it's 2. X is
Perfect.
You
2.
have to give me time. Hold on.
Perfect.
Negative 1 and then negative 1 go to the other side. 4,
Mhm.
2x is equal to 4, x is equal
Mommy,
to... I have to verify it. Come on.
2.
Yeah, x is this.
Yeah, perfect. And now, of course, have we accomplished any other step?
Back solving,
And
verify.
No.
Oh, solve
yeah,
for
solve
x.
for x, y, and z.
Oh,
Okay.
we can verify it.
We can verify. Now, to verify,
Why should we verify? You trust you as a teacher.
you shouldn't because I've tricked you many times. Okay, but A, B is one form. Do you remember?
Trust this guy?
Do you remember what the other form was? What was the other form?
Only
for
for
matrix?
extra credits.
The system. The system.
No, other form was Ax equals B. Remember?
Oh, AX equals
So
B.
to solve matrices, to solve systems, we need the AB form. To check systems, we need the AX equal B form.
That's
okay.
why it was used.
That's right. Everything comes with a purpose. So how can I express this as AX equal B form? Folks? Any idea?
So, 2, 1, 2, negative 1,
2, 1, 2, negative 1,
3, xy
xy
would equal to 3, 5.
would equal to 3, 5. But now we know what xy is. Or we hope we know what xy is. Xy is what? 2, negative 1, right? So can we plug in?
Yeah.
Okay, if we plug in 2 and negative 1, I
Okay,
should get 3, 5.
Okay,
I
I'm
should
gonna do
get
the
3, 5.
column method.
Okay, let's see what I really get. I should get 3, 5.
Okay,
So
so
go
you
ahead.
want to left?
Yes.
Try.
How do we get to that?
Huh?
Wait,
Alright.
I'm going to use
What?
the column
So we
method.
plugged in x and y.
Oh, let me see. We have to verify you. 4 plus 2 is 5.
No, wait. So
Oh,
you
no,
would
I'm
get
sorry.
the 4, 2. Wait, so
How do you get 4 2?
wait, look. So, no. No. It's actually 4, 4 because you multiply.
How did you get 4 4? This is.
Yeah. Keep changing his math.
Hold on.
I think you wanted this. And try.
Okay. So
Oh, wait. This is a 2 button. This is a 2 button. So this should actually be. Wait. This is confusing.
2 by 1. Yeah.
Wait, so this was 2, 2, 2. This is confusing. Yeah. I got
So please give
No.
up.
I got that for some reason. This.
Okay, we'd like to see our students give up, and that's exactly why I'm happy right now. Most teachers like it when their students have aha movements. I like it when my students give up. Okay, now, how do we really do this? 2 times this column, right? So the first entry times this column. See? 2 times 2, 2, right? Remember, we did this many times. This entry times the first column. This entry times the second column. So no need to make it harder than it needs to be. Oh, sorry.
That was. Is this existing?
This is the end of the lesson. And if I multiply this out, I should get 3, 5. Let's see what I really get. What is
4 plus 4.
okay? So 4 and 4. Okay.
You can't trust me. I
What
got
about
3
this one?
5s.
Minus 1 plus
I
1.
never gave up. Look, I got 3 5s.
And what is
3 and 5.
3 and 5? we have just. Is that what you got?
Homework.
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
So
thank you.
Oh, you show them all?
So
Yeah.
very
Why you
nice.
didn't show the one this way?